Hello everybody, how are you doing today? I'm Margaret Marie and welcome to my channel. What I'm doing in this video is a review of the IL Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation. IL Makiage launched in 2018 by a brother and sister duo and they're based in New York. Here's the foundation and it comes in this box that has a little magnetized closure, and then you open it up and here is the bottle. And you get 1 fluid ounce in this bottle, and this will cost you $45. This bottle came really well sealed with this little plastic here just wrapped around and around and around and around. So that's a really good thing. I really like how well this is sealed when you get it. This foundation comes in 50 shades. What I really like about this is it has a shade finder where you go on their website and then you find the shade that's best for you. What they do on the website is you find the tone that matches you and then you keep going and you keep going until you get the shade that closely matches your own skin tone. And what you will do is you'll find your closest skin tone and also match it with your undertones. Skin tone is your surface skin color. Skin undertone is that subtle hue right underneath the skin surface. Now, how you find your undertone is you look at the veins like on your wrist and see, are they blue, are they green, or are they a bluish green? If they're blue, then you are cool toned. If they're green, you are warm toned. If it's a mixture between blue and green, you are neutral skin tone. And that's what I am. I am neutral skin tone. I'm going to give this foundation a thorough day wear test. But before I do, I'm going to go on the website and I'm going to give you some more information about this foundation. Okay, here's the description. Woke Up Like This foundation makeup smooths and evens the skin with an advanced, innovative formula that instantly minimizes the appearance of shadows and pores, effortlessly enhancing the complexion and generates a flawless, natural matte finish. Easy buildability meets ultimate blendability in its ultra fluid texture, becoming one with the skin for traceless, uniform, medium to high coverage. Here are their key facts. 50 shades for all skin tones, lightweight texture, buildable medium to high coverage, natural matte finish, optically corrected powders, enriched with vitamin E for anti-aging benefits, hyaluronic acid for hydration, protection, and filling wrinkles, 100% cruelty-free. For long-lasting wear, pair with a primer or setting spray. Okay, and my favorite part, the ingredients. All right, the first one we have on here is water, aqua water. And the next one we have is cyclopentasiloxane. I really don't like seeing cyclopentasiloxane second on any ingredient list. My concern with this is that cyclopentasiloxane is an endocrine disruptor. In order for it to be an endocrine disruptor, it has to get into the skin. In studies, most of the cyclopentasiloxane evaporated off of the surface of the skin. Less than 0.2% was absorbed. But with endocrine disruptors, a low dose might actually be more potent than a high dose. What they use it for is a conditioning agent, so what I'm going to do is use a lot of primer before I even put this foundation on my face. Okay, let's get back to the ingredients. Okay, number 3 on here is dimethicone. Dimethicone is a silicone. It's used as a smoothing agent. Dimethicone allows products to be applied in a smooth fashion. It fills out lines and wrinkles for an even, smooth appearance. That silky, soft to the touch feeling is dimethicone in action. They use this a lot in skincare products because it can moisturize your skin without feeling heavy. And it also replaces products that use petroleum. It does have the potential to clog pores because it is an occlusive, which means it sits on top of the skin, but otherwise it's safe. The next one is isododecane. Isododecane is another emollient. It's a hydrocarbon. What it does is enhance the spreadability of products. It leaves no residue and it helps create a matte finish. It's mostly used in lipsticks, cheek colors, and foundations. All right, and the 5th ingredient in here is talc. Talc is a naturally occurring mineral. It's composed of magnesium, oxygen, silicone, and hydrogen. All those ingredients are combined, and what it does, it forms magnesium silicate. They add this to makeup products because it creates a soft and silky texture. It also dilutes pigmented products and it acts as a filler. Its soft texture and anti-caking properties make it a relatively common ingredient found in foundations. All right, so those are the first 5 ingredients, and those are what this product is going to have the most of. But I want to go down the ingredient list a little bit more and just see where the vitamin E is and where the hyaluronic acid is. And looking in here, I mean, it's like way towards the bottom. All right, now when you're trying to find the vitamin E, you have to look for the name that they give vitamin E, which isn't vitamin E. It's called tocopherol acetate, and it's right there. And you can see that is pretty far down on the list, so there's not much vitamin E in here. Let's see how much hyaluronic acid is in here. Now, looking on the ingredient list, the hyaluronic acid is like the 37th ingredient on here. So I'm just saying there's not a whole lot of anti-aging ingredients in here, but let's just see how this performs. Okay, so that's a breakdown of the first 5 ingredients that's listed in the ingredients in this foundation, and that is what this product has the most of in it. Okay, so now let's give this product a try. The first thing that I want to see, of course, is how well it matches my skin. What I did to prep my face for this foundation is I used my skincare brush and I gave myself a nice oil cleansing exfoliation. The next thing I did was put some of this IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream face cream to moisturize with. I actually did a 2-week review on this. I accidentally deleted the video footage of it, so I'll probably have to get some more at some point later down the road and do another review on it. Oops. With any foundation, I always use a primer first. That ensures an even, smooth, and nice application, and it will make the makeup last longer, and overall it just looks better. What I'm going to use to prime with is this Laura Geller Speckle Hydrating Primer. I'm going to use a Bobbi Brown foundation brush for the primer, and I'm going to get some on there and start priming my face. Get a nice little coat of this primer on and just get it worked all over my face to start with. To apply this, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics dual-ended foundation brush. Okay, I'm going to open up the bottle. It has a pump to dispense the foundation with, which is really nice because it keeps everything a lot more sterile. All right, I'm going to put some right on the brush. Okay, I've got about that much on the brush. I'm going to start just kind of dabbing it everywhere to start with. All right, let's see how it matches. I'm just going to drag it down my face like they do in the commercials, and it looks like it's matching pretty well. Seems to be blending in real nicely, but the match is really good. Wow. It does smell good, but there is quite a bit of fragrance in it. If fragrance is an issue for you, you may not like this. Turn it this side and use this to get the foundation around my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to do my neck. I don't see any polka dotting going on my nose area, but of course I am going to go outside after I'm done applying this to see what it looks like out there. But so far, it looks pretty good. Okay, the foundation is all on, so let's take a look. Okay, now it's time to go outside and I'm going to see what this foundation looks like in natural daylight. Okay, here I am outside in natural daylight and it looks good on camera. I need to kind of take a look in a regular mirror, but so far it does look good. It looks nice. I find it to be just a little bit cakey looking, just a little bit. It doesn't look like it's settled into my wrinkles too bad or anything like that. I imagine it'll look a lot better with the rest of my makeup on. But yeah, so far, aside from being just a little bit cakey, I like the foundation. It did cover everything pretty nicely. All right, so I'm going to go back in the house. Okay, I'm back in the house. And so now what I'm going to do is put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back and I have all the rest of my makeup on. And now I'm going to give this a little bit of a wear test. The time is 1:52 in the afternoon. Let's see how well this foundation did. We'll see if it breaks up anywhere on my face. I will be back later on tonight and let's just see how well this foundation performed. Okay, everybody, I'm back and it is 5:12 in the afternoon. I gave this foundation a few hours just to see how it wore and how it felt and what it would do through the day. I really didn't need to give it any more time than that to give you my conclusions on this foundation. Now, as far as dry, mature faces like mine, I don't think that this would really be the foundation for me. It applied really nicely. It was a little bit cakey, but it did cover everything up pretty well. The only problem is it's just not really dewy enough for my dry skin. For people with oily skin or maybe even combo skin, this would be a really good foundation. But for dry, mature skin like mine, I would need this formula to be a little more sheer and to have a little bit more moisturizing properties in it. On camera, it looks really, really good. I mean, it looks absolutely flawless, but when I look over in my mirror, it looks a little bit cakey, and some of my wrinkles are accentuated that I noticed. So I do have to give them big props for the shade range that they have. I mean, 50 Shades is really good, and it does live up to its reputation of you being able to find the right match. I am going to keep using this, but what I'm going to do is add a little bit of moisturizing cream to it, which will sheer it out a little bit and make it more moisturizing. That'll kind of turn it into like a BB cream. That way I won't be wasting my $45 and I'll still be able to use it. Okay, so that will wrap up this video. I thank you guys so much for joining me. You have a really good rest of your day. You take care. Bye-bye.